What is going on, my dudes? I am Hardcore Noob, and welcome to another episode of the Bloodborne playthrough, even though this is Dark Souls. Now, continue off where we last came from. We are in the Irithyll Valley, and we continued on. We fought the giant demon thing. I got pissed off. Lost 46,000 souls. Came down here. Yeah, fun times. Alright, so in here are a bunch of spider creatures. Actually very easy to beat. They don't really do much. Oh yeah. There's not much to say about these creatures. They're just really ugly. And actually over here, I don't even have to fight these guys, to be honest. I just want to. There's actually another farming spot that some people do, actually, because these guys offer like 990 souls each with the ring on. So actually it's quite a bit. Alright. Yeah, so actually there's some Umbral Ash right here, so we can give that to the Firelink lady. Finally Shrine Maiden. Okay, and here is Sigurd. So if he did continue his questline and help him out in the cathedral, he will be here sleeping like a log.
Excuse me,
So it's up to us to wake him up.
must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegward of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude and a little surprise to go with it. I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Estus soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast. To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties.
No.
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital, home of Yhorm, the reclusive giant lord. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Alright, so anyways, if you still need some more health, there's some more Estus soup right here. So what he's talking about is basically saying, like, yeah, the profane capital is after we're done here, we'll go ahead and do that, but the direction basically that we took last time is basically where the Irithyll dungeon is. Irithyll dungeon leads to profane capital, and the profane capital, actually, the reason why he was talking about a great promise to keep is because he's actually on the hunt to find Yhorm. Yhorm is actually good friends with him. Alright, so that was a Silver Knight, and the Silver Knights are really infamous. Especially that archer dude over here. Well known for having people being pissed off at them for shooting these giant ass arrows into their sides. As you can see, I have 2 giant arrows in my face. But the thing about Silver Knights is how easy it is to parry them. Or not parry them, but actually backstab them. As you can see, it is fairly easy. So now we're gonna try to sneak up on this guy. Okay, never mind. So we'll backstab him. Fuck him up normally. It's actually, once we go to Anor Londo, there's actually a place, or actually in entirety in Anor Londo, you can actually farm these guys for souls as well. Don't worry, these things are not mimics. Smog's Big Hammer. And Divine Blessing. Alright. This part's kind of optional, but you do have to go through here to proceed. There's a little shortcut further up that we're going to be getting. So, here's a little thing. If you are hollow and have been continuing your quest line and everything, there usually is an evil or invading spirit, but if you are hollow, then he won't invade you. I think actually that's Londor Pale Shade that's going to be invading it. One of the guys that helped us out earlier. Alright. Continuing upwards over here. There's another dog back here. I'm gonna take care of the guy up here first. What the heck was that? Ah. Praise the hole. Yep. What is this game meant for 12-year-olds? Right. Well, this place should look familiar because across there is the Church of Yorshka. So, and a bunch of dudes we don't want to fight. So, there's a little shortcut. You should open this because when we go up to the top, it's gonna get a little rough for the most part. All right. So we come up here. Be wary of ambush, yes, because if you go through there, you might get, you'll get ganged up by a bunch of soul arrow dudes. Or those little guys in the corner and everything. They're invisible guys that are gonna be shooting at you like constantly. So I wouldn't do that. I would go up here and actually kill them from up here. So you don't need to worry about those three. Or these four. I almost fell down the hole, I almost died. Alright, now I'm done 2 SS slots, that's lovely. You get for being cocky. Alright. There's the other item over here. You know, I should really consider about making a miracle build because miracle builds you can heal yourself without using your Estus class. Alright, this guy does frost damage and bleed damage, which is a lovely combination. Which basically does both health loss once you gain all the way up. So you might want to be careful in this area because there are 2 Pontiff Knights, and even though Pontiff Knights aren't strong, as hard, it's just their blades do a lot of damage, and getting the right timing is always like hard to do. So up here, if you actually are hollow, you can actually summon Honoree, Blackhand Goddard, or Launder Pale-Shade. So if you're hollow, this is why it works out for everyone, because for some reason if you're hollow, you like automatically friends with everyone for some reason. Kind of weird. But anyways, this is a major shortcut. I would recommend doing this because this one unlocks the shortcut for the Patrician Dirtcup on fire. Have that witch trying to kill us. You're gonna kill him. Yeah, bitch. Alright, continuing on up here. Okay, so this is the boss room to Pontiff Sulyvahn. Pontiff Sulyvahn, I can't say he's hard, but he's not easy either, because he just has a lot of health. I feel like, for the most part, he just has a lot of health. And if actually you summon those guys, you know, you can actually summon all 3 if you have a Dried Finger. That'd be an easy win, but we could just summon 2 if anything. I just don't like fighting him with a lot of like people because this battle takes longer. He just has a lot of health overall, so it's like, I'd rather not fight him. Like, I would fight him 1 by 1 or 1-on-1, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just do 1 person to help me out. Alright, so what we're gonna do first before we fight Pontiff is actually just go ahead back to the Firelink Shrine. Go ahead and Firelink Shrine, and then also spend my souls and everything.
For I blessed. If you should.
And actually, if you talk to this lady here, she'll give you the Dark Moon loyalty, which later on I'll show you where we can actually join a covenant. And that gesture is the only way to join the covenant. Alright, so I can't upgrade that. I can upgrade my staff. Look at that, I need 6 more Twinkling Titanite shards. That's just ridiculous. I don't have 8.
Welcome. Very well, then take.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and level up a few stuff. By that, I meant 1 stuff.
Farewell, Ashen One. Well, then. Farewell, Ashen One.
Right. Alright, so I feel like this is a good time, so now we just gotta fight Pontiff Sulyvahn. Once we fight Pontiff Sulyvahn, we'll also continue into Henri's quest line, Uria's quest line, not Yoel's, what's his face, Grey Rat, and Sigurd's home too. So as long as you did everything exactly as I did, like in the previous episodes, I mean, you won't have a problem. So it's up to you. You could... I like to just kill these guys up here first because they're gonna be following us up if we don't kill them. Do watch out for this Pontiff Knight right here. Pontiff Knight armor. Huh. Okay. So out of these guys, I actually like to use... I'd say Goddard. I'd say Launder Peril Shade. You know what? For the sake of friendship, I'll summon more than one. But between the two, Goddard and Henri, I'll go ahead and summon Goddard. I wish I could summon Henri too, but if I had a Dredgebringer, honestly I could, but this should be good enough. Alright. So this is Pontiff Sulyvahn. The boss room is actually a really nice place. Pontiff Sulyvahn has dual swords, so he does hurt quite a bit. One sword does fire damage, one sword does magic damage. Now he works pretty much standard like all bosses. He doesn't have 2 phases, but he has hell of a damage. As you can see, he has a lot of health. But we're only doing a small portion of it. Like our magic is barely doing anything. So once he gets about half health, he starts to do a little second phase, like right there, where he grows wings. In this stage, he also might have a little clone that he summons, which he's probably doing right now. Yeah. So it's recommended to kill the clone. He mimics everything that Pontiff is gonna do, so it's a great way to use him to detect what Pontiff is going to do next. I can barely get myself while I'm talking into this. And if he gets too far, sometimes he goes farther away. While you're fighting the clone, you know, these guys could be fighting the actual Pontiff. And now there's just one Pontiff to worry about. But this is why it's nice to have help, you know. If you want more of a challenge, go ahead and take him on yourself. Alright, so he's summoning that guy again. He's almost dead. Yeah! Go for the win. Alright. So that was Pontiff Sulyvahn. Like I said, with help it's much easier. Right. Okay, so we continue on a little bit more up here. I'll go ahead and upload that. This is actually a place right here. It's a common spot for invasions. Specifically, oh gosh. I was gonna say specifically for invaders, because this is actually what's it called? A place where you actually, when you invade more, you actually get these things where, how do I say it? When an invader kills someone, usually they get something that you would need in a covenant to level up. So, for example, and not just invading, but also even helping others too. Like for example, when you join the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant, you actually get medals, sunlight medals, for actually helping out. So if you actually see anyone with a golden emblem on the ground, they earn sunlight medals when they help you out. And that's what you use to, like, you know, get those sunlight medals, get the when you get the sunlight medals, you actually how do I say it? Level up your covenant level and then get more stuff, basically. Alright. Alright, so over here there's some more of these dudes hiding. There's another spellcaster here. If you hear random chanting, that's the deacons at the top. I'll probably want to unlock the shortcut first before I actually fight my way through up here. Alright, so once you come up here, just go ahead and take a sharp behind right here. And actually, you might want to watch out because these deacons are using long range fire attacks. Alright, and then this is the shortcut right here, so yeah. Alright, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this video a little short, guys. I do apologize, but we will actually continue on our way up to Anor Londo, finish some NPC's quest lines, and yeah, we'll go ahead and continue from there. Alright, thank you for watching, fellas, and I will see you next time. Shoots.